What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about shooting a surprise proposal, and I'm going to go through the pre-planning that I do, the equipment that I bring, the things that I talk to the proposer about beforehand, and just basically the rundown. Now next week, in an upcoming video, I will be posting an actual proposal, a surprise proposal that I'm doing, but today I just wanted to get the foreground. But today I just wanted to kind of lay the groundwork for how we do these. So my question of the day is, why are you watching this video? Have you not shot a surprise proposal? Or do you want to know the equipment that I use? Or do you want to know my plan? So leave your comments down below. And please comment down below. We're all in quarantine right now, so a little communication, a little bit of banter back and forth would be fun. So long lenses and communication are key for the whole thing to go well. If you have long lenses and you have good communication, you should be all right. One thing I like to do is scout out the spots about a week or within the week before the session. And I'll scout out let's say we agreed on a park. I would find like 3 different spots where I thought the sun would be great. And because you can't use any sort of flash or then you give yourself away. But so I find like 3 spots, I take pictures of them or videos or whatever, and then I send them to the client. I let the client choose which spot, and I tell them, of course, which ones I think would be the best and why. Once they've chosen their spot, then I send back the same pictures with notes on, or the same picture, the one that they've chosen, with notes on the way they should be standing. Like if they're by a lake, maybe I want them to be parallel with the lake, with the girl on this side and the boy on this side, or the proposer on the side and the proposee on this side. That way I can in some way control the light with how it's gonna shine, and with also my positioning and my second shooter's positioning. Which brings me to the second shooter. I always want to bring a second shooter to a surprise proposal. And the reason is because, well, first of all, if it's like a busy park or a busy area, people could be walking in front of my shots. And I want to make sure I get a couple good shots. Second of all, he can get or she can get another angle of what I'm trying to accomplish. I can have him bring the 500 millimeter, 200 to 500 millimeter, and shoot from a distance much further away and get just her face or just his face and just really, really zoom in. But also getting that variety from a different angle is cool, even if he doesn't zoom in that much. It's always best to choose a non-busy location and a non-busy time, but that doesn't always work out with what your clients want. And usually the best time for these is golden hour. So I use my Moonface app on my phone to find out golden hour for that specific time period. So I will bring the 70 to 200 to get the proposal. Now, depending on the collection they choose, I might also bring like a 85 or a 105 or a 50 or a 20, but I'll get down to that later. But I definitely always bring the 70 to 200 and the 200 to 500 for the second shooter to use. On the day of the shoot, communication is so important, but you also have to be inconspicuous. So it's best to text with communication. If your clients are choosing a video package, of course, you're gonna have to meet with them right before the shoot. So they're gonna have to go to the bathroom or something. And of course, if it's a male, I will definitely bring a second shooter or someone that can mic him up like in a bathroom and meet him there. I currently offer 3 surprise proposal collections for people to choose from. And if you're a potential client watching this, these are subject to change, the collections themselves and the prices. So you can't go off this video, but for right now, this is how much they are and what they are. So the surprise proposal by itself, I charge $250. Now that doesn't include travel fees and any other fees that may need to be tacked on. That's just for the shoot. And of course that includes the time I've spent speaking and communicating and preparing for the shoot. But that's all it includes. It's just a surprise proposal and you go home. Option B is $300. So it's $50 extra for me to stay 15 extra minutes to get some couple shots together or ring shots or whatever they may want. Now this is not the full-on engagement shoot. This is why I limit it to 15 minutes, because I'm definitely going to want to book a full-on engagement shoot with them, because the proposee definitely will want a change of outfit. They may not like how their makeup's done, etc. And then I have the $495 package, which includes the proposal a 15-minute shoot after, like I just said before, but then also the addition of video. This one takes a lot of preparation, a lot more preparation, and the equipment I use an extra Tascam DL10 recorder. I'll put it in the description so that you know exactly what it is. But it's like 150, 200 bucks, and it's basically a little recorder, and you can just slip it into the guy's pocket and then run it up his shirt, and you can tape it with some Ride Coat stickies to his chest area. She doesn't even know he's mic'd. But people love the addition of video to keep that cherished memory. Now, if one of the second two options is chosen, I definitely bring a 105 macro lens because that's the one that I have. If you don't have a 105 macro lens, like to get the ring shot, you could bring a 50 or a 20 millimeter. Those are both great for getting some detail shots. And so you don't really zoom in as much. You won't really get the ring as big, but you will be able to get more context. Like you could have their hands together or her hand behind his head. Or I remember I put one on a pine cone once because the people were loggers and it was special to them, and we were at a logging location. So you could use your surrounding area to gather things to put with the ring shot. If people choose the first option, I offer not to reveal myself at all. And the reason I do this is because it's an additional surprise for the proposee. So the person who's proposing still hasn't told them, and then a couple weeks later or a week later when I'm done with the pictures, they can send them the gallery of the proposal and have an extra surprise for them. And of course the last step is the gallery and video delivery if they chose video. For the gallery, I use Pixieset. I love Pixieset. No, this video is not sponsored in any way by Pixieset. I've just had a really great experience with them the whole time. I could not be happier. So guys, like I said, this is just like kind of laying the groundwork for the video that I'm gonna bring out next, or in the next few weeks. And it's going to be an actual surprise proposal. And yes, we are still going ahead during this crazy time of isolation. And the reason is because I can easily practice social distancing because I'm using long lenses, and I will be at the park. So we're not gonna be in any crowded place indoors. Anyway guys, if you have any questions, leave them below. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. I know you've probably watched a few of my videos now, so it's time to go ahead and hit the button. And I will see you guys next time.